Hello everyone. I thought that I would show you the Vista Workshop. So I built this workshop, or shed as we call it, about 15 years ago. And over the last 15 years, it has, like all sheds, just accumulated stuff. So I took liberty a few weeks ago to clean it out and redesign it. So one thing that I did want to do is have a lot more bench space. So as you can see, I've got the benches around the outside or the side walls. And I've also tried to give it a little bit of thought to the layout. So for example, I do a lot of metal work. So I've got an area here where I hopefully will be doing all my metal work in this area. And then up the top there, I have some spare steel. I used to keep a lot more on hand, but it's too hard to store, so it's easy to just go down the store and buy some as I need it. And over here are also some welding tools, clamps, saws, etc. Over this area, I've got a big bench here, which I just recently purchased. And this is where I'll be doing all my mechanical work. So anything that involves that aspect will be all done in this area. And then around the side here, I have more shelving, which I've tried to organise in a way that I can see everything and I know what I've got. And for that matter, anybody else that comes in here that wants to grab something can also have a quick glance and be able to get what they need. So the last bay there is all automotive stuff. There's some paints in the middle, and then this is more sort of building tools and sealants and bits and pieces. And then in the winter time, down the back here, and it's still a little bit disorganized, but there is a wood fire, a pot belly as we call it. And then up the top there, I've started to make a bit of a display of some old tools that I've managed to round up in over the past few years. Some of my father's, and some of them have got some great history. So something that I don't really want to part with. Moving around the side here, we've got a fridge there. Now it's not a conventional fridge, it's a meat curing fridge. Once a year I like to cure meat, and so I'll put it in this fridge, so for the most part it stays off. And then, as I explained before, lots more bench space, and everything is at the moment visible. The only downside to this is it does get a bit of dust, so I think in the future I might put some sort of covering over the front of this, so at least it keeps some of the dust out. Over here I've got a lot of containers, and once again I've got them with clear fronts so I can clearly see what's inside. So at first glance you should be able to reach in, grab what you need, and do your task. Up the top here are just some other tools that are on handy, just hang up there. It was a board that I had from previous years, so I just repurposed it. And then on this wall it's all full of shortbread tins, and because of my love of cars, my kids have bought me these biscuits over the years, and so I've decided to make a bit of a display. So that's it. That's the shed. Hopefully it'll work. I have got a lot more floor space for future projects here on the ground. So yeah, let's see what the future brings.